A very good happy Monday morning and happy Columbus Day to everyone out there. Landon here in the driver's seat to bring you your latest weather and odd forecast courtesy of On Target. Getting a look out here at the current surface map. Cold front has blasted through the region throughout the overnight. That's going to open up the door to this area of high pressure that's going to be moving in here out of the north and west. Now, it is worth mentioning we do have wraparound moisture on the backside of this low pressure system. It's going to be bringing an uptick in cloud cover as we work throughout the day, especially as we work into this afternoon and evening. That wraparound moisture might bring a few spotty showers to the region on Tuesday, but folks, the big weather story is going to be a significant drop in temperatures today all the way through our midweek time frame. All right, getting a look across the region, Beechtree News Skycam showing a little bit of wispy clouds there on the back of the horizon. Kind of difficult to tell with it still being so dark out there. But again, folks, we're going to have to deal with a mix of sun and clouds as we progress throughout the entirety of today. Skycam overlooking Lover's Lane and the Loops Trails here in Warren County. Not a whole lot going on over in that direction as well. But the colder temperatures have been arriving here out of the north and west. All right, so it's worth taking note of. Let's jump over here and let's take a gander at what those current conditions are showing. We have got readings that are down anywhere between the mid and upper 40s region-wide. But folks, look at the dew points. Dew points are all the way down between the mid and upper 30s. So the humidity is absolutely gone and out of here. Combined with the colder temperatures, there's a different chill in the air out there. So you might need a jacket on before you head out on your morning commute. This afternoon, we're going to be topping out on either side of the 60-degree mark. Again, folks, some 20-ish degrees cooler than what we experienced for high temperatures yesterday, which were right around the low and mid 80s region-wide. Here's a look at the latest surface map. Again, folks, that ongoing upper low and associated boundary over the Great Lakes region stretching back over to the Midwest, that's what's going to be diving down to the south and bringing a bit more cloud cover late this afternoon all the way throughout our Tuesday, along with a few light rain showers. However, that high pressure building in from the Great Plains is what's going to be taking hold and bringing sunshine back, but also bringing some likely frost potential into the region as well. All right, so let's first and foremost look at the surface map. Here's our low. Watch as it pulls off to the east, and as it does so, here comes the wraparound moisture diving in out of the Great Lakes region. Folks, as we get into our Tuesday, it is going to be a rather nasty, could be windy day. We could be having some sporadic, isolated to widely scattered light to moderate rain showers, brisk winds out of the north and west, 15 to 25 miles an hour. Folks, we're going to experience that today as well, but we're going to have more sunshine to soak in, okay? It's going to be breezy throughout today, especially as we work throughout the morning hours here. But after we get the wraparound moisture out of here, and we progress into our Tuesday night and into our Wednesday morning, that area of high pressure comes in, shunts off the moisture, provides loads of sunshine, but folks, also a dousing of colder temperatures. Take a look at the mid-levels of the atmosphere. All eyes will be located right here on this upper-level trough that's going to dig down to the south and east. You can see as it does so throughout today, on into tonight, throughout our Tuesday. And then, folks, by Wednesday morning, that is whenever the coldest temperatures are going to be here. Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and then again Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Let's jump over here and let's take a look at that, shall we, to show you what those temperatures are going to be doing here in the short term. All right, here we are working and progressing throughout today. We get into the peak heating of this afternoon. Temperatures are going to be on either side of the 60-degree mark. It's going to feel wonderful out there for all you fall weather fans out there like myself. Throughout the overnight, with clouds on the uptick, lows are only going to tank down to the lower 40s. We'll only put highs right around the mid-50s tomorrow. Again, folks, going to be colder with more cloud cover, a hit-miss rain shower to dodge as well. And then the clouds get out of here, and then that's going to allow for lows to tank all the way down, anywhere between the low and mid-30s, folks. We're going to be having a good shot at frost potential here, progressing into Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Then again, Wednesday night into Thursday morning, readings could be all the way down to at or below freezing. So if you got any sensitive vegetation out there, please take note of that. This could definitely help kill that off if it's exposed out there with these colder temperatures that are finally moving in here. Now, after we get past the next couple of days, Landon, what's going to occur? Well, taking a look here, you can see we progress on into our Thursday, and then we get into Friday and the weekend, and this is how the mean flow is going to be directed. We got this trough digging in across the Pacific Northwest. We got this monster ridge building across the eastern and central tier of the United States. That's going to keep loads of sunshine in the forecast for us, but it's going to be escorting in warmer temperatures with winds turning out of the south, all right? So we'll be getting back closer to average for this time of year, climbing back up to right around the low to mid 70s by the weekend. And folks, outside of that, with the temperature swings, there's not a whole lot to talk about. Here's a look at our next 7-day weather forecast. They got us piped all the way down with still zilch with a big old goose egg in that department. Might get in on a stray shower or two tomorrow with the clouds thickening up out there, maybe some scattered sprinkles, but outside of that, a whole lot of nothing is going to be going on. And of course, with hurricane season still ongoing, we are keeping our eyes out in the Atlantic. The National Hurricane Center is keeping eyes on this disturbance. It has a 40% probability of developing into a tropical cyclone here over the next 7 days. U.S. mainland getting a little bit too comfortable with receiving the brunt end of these things. Hopefully this thing isn't able to organize anymore, given the current events that we've been having to deal with. Here's a full breakdown of your next 6-day weather forecast brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. Partly to mostly sunny throughout this morning. More clouds this afternoon. It is going to be windy. Winds on the cusp of 15 to 25 plus miles an hour out of the north and west, going to make it feel colder than afternoon highs right around the low to mid 60s. More cloud cover, a hit miss rain chance throughout our Tuesday with a brisk wind sticking around. Temperatures in the mid and upper 50s. It's going to feel colder than that. That is a promise. And then we get a return of more comfortable temperatures. Wednesday is going to stay on the chilly side, down to freezing there both Tuesday night and Wednesday night into the early morning hours of our Wednesday and Thursday. Then we'll be right back up into the low and mid 70s Friday on throughout the entirety of the weekend to follow. That's going to wrap up your Monday morning Columbus Day edition of your Weather and Night forecast, brought to you by On Target. You all take care of yourselves.